It is another historical event in the sense that it's been since the 90s, more or less, that unions have negotiated pay with government.
The public sector has not had a pay increase since 2019. Obviously, everyone is aware that the cost of living, especially in 2022, increased by more than 8%. I believe it's already increased by more than 10%. And of course, the workers are feeling the pinch. And of course, the workers need to have their pay to keep up with the cost of living, as to avoid individuals being falling into hardship positions.
When you say that some public servants are feeling the pinch, are you mainly talking about the lowest paid?
It is not something that can actually be measured by exactly what pay an individual may or may not have. It's something that needs to be measured by many different aspects. For example, if we speak of a family of 4 and an individual that may be living with the parents, obviously the family of 4, even if the individual has a greater pay than the individual living with the parents, that family of 4 may suffer the pinch even more.
Everything that we are doing hasn't been decided by the leaders. It has been decided by branch officials of the whole of the union, including Ministry of Defence, the private sector, health and public sector. So therefore, the decision whether the offer is acceptable or not would definitely be taken by the membership at large.
What we can comfortably say is that for us, it is important that our membership receive an increase that is comparable to what the increase of the cost of living is. As is the case within any negotiation, we need to be sensitive to all sides. We need to take all sides into consideration, and we need to properly sit down, analyze every single aspect of the scenario we have in play. We need to obviously analyze the current Gibraltar economic status. We need to analyze whether or not we can foresee an improvement in future and all that. And throughout, once we obtain every single sort of side of the equation, we can create a better picture and obviously work towards negotiating or agreeing to something which provides a win-win scenario and works for the workforce, for businesses, for Gibraltar, and obviously for the government as well.
Which reminds me, you were doing that, no? Unite the Union was paying or has paid an academic to prepare a cost of living report, which was going to look at this sort of issue. Is that ready, or is it almost ready?
Well, yes. I mean, we have been working on a cost of living report. We have had a report that's been handed to us. We've made reference of that report within negotiations and within discussions that we've already had with the Chief Minister prior to getting to this position, and we intend to continue to use elements of that report as a base of strength within our arguments to negotiate the final outcome for our membership.
When are those negotiations going to start?
As soon as tomorrow. We've got a meeting tomorrow scheduled with the Chief Minister. In attendance would be other unions. In fact, when we leave now the newsroom, we'll be heading down for a pre-meeting with other unions in order to prepare the groundwork for tomorrow.
My goalpost, my end scenario is not to strike. My aspirations are not to strike. My aspirations are to perform and deliver for my member. And I will perform and I will deliver for my member. And if within that representation, if for me to get to that goal, I need to take industrial action, I need to do any form of strike, then I will use that as a tool to get to my end goal. But that will not be a strike action, will not be Unite's end goal. Unite's end goal will be to deliver for the member as it should be.